Hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben. I'm just making this video about my former drug use and I'm in recovery now. I used to be a crack, heroin, oxycontin, pregabalin and Zopicone addict as well as an alcoholic. When I was an alcoholic I was drinking 12 cans and then half a bottle of vodka a day. That was for a whole year, but I got off it in about 6 months. How I got off alcohol was by using diazepam. I was on 30 milligrams of diazepam a day and I used to take all of it at night when I was going to drink. And this stopped me drinking as much because it made me drowsy. So I cut down to about 6 cans of Stella. I was drinking K cider to start with, which is 7%, and Stella was only 5% or 4.8% now. The alcohol by volume amount of alcohol in Stella Artois has gone down to 4.8% now from 5%, so it's a small decrease. I think there's some changes in the law to try and combat youth drinking culture in England. Youth tend to smoke weed and drink a lot of alcohol, but hanging around the streets. I used to do it myself in the late 90s, early 2000s. I was out on the streets, in the village I lived in, just hanging around on the street corners, drinking cans and smoking weed, just leading a normal life, and the kids would lead it. But then I started doing cocaine, and then it was freebase cocaine and heroin at the same time. I was doing speedballs. And once I did a speedball, 25 quid worth of crack and 30 quid worth of gear. Gear is heroin, or white, brown or dark, you'd call it in England. I call them white and dark, or one of each. If you want one of each, it means one of each. 1 stone of crack and a bit of heroin. 10 bag of each, basically, 10 stone and 10 quid worth of heroin to come down with. I used to use diazepam to come down, so I wouldn't even need to use heroin to come down. So my diazepam when I was on 30 milligrams a day. But since then I've decreased my doses of diazepam to 10 milligrams a day because I was addicted to it. I was buying them off the internet and they found out about it. I opened up and told them all my problems basically. I know I wish I didn't now, but I had to get it off my chest because I was hiding so many problems from my doctor. It's unbelievable. I'm glad I got help. In the end I got help anyway when I opened up and told them all about my demons inside me. And now I don't miss heroin whatsoever. I don't miss having to go to needle exchange in Ilfracombe, having to swap dirty needles for clean ones again and stuff like that. It was a nightmare job. I didn't like doing it. The dirty drug, heroin is smacking skag. I hate it. I hate being called a skaghead. I'm not anymore though. An ex-skaghead maybe, but not a current using skaghead. I still speak to my mates who use heroin sometimes. I don't think of them as skagheads. They're normal people who just gone down a bad road. They can get their life back if they get off the gear. I've proven I can get off it. But methadone is harder to kick than heroin itself, they say. Liquid handcuffs, it's called. Methadone is liquid handcuffs. In that you're chained to the pharmacy or chemist in America, you might like to call it, or even a drugstore. You call chemist a drugstore in America. That makes it sound bad just to start with. A drugstore. Like, I think I could have some heroin, please. Can I get this prescription for some crack cocaine? Can you please get me a kilo of crack on prescription, please? That's what they think of a drugstore. It's a store as in a shop selling drugs. That's what it is in America, is it? We call them chemists or pharmacies. It's a more suitable name, not a drugstore. God, even the name in America is sickening. Sick doctor over there prescribing 12 milligrams of Xanax a day to a woman. 12 milligrams a day 20 milligrams of Xanax, 20 milligrams of diazepam is equal to 1 milligram of Xanax. You shouldn't be on more than 2 milligrams of Xanax a day, let alone 12 milligrams. I get screwed up when I think of people on 4 milligrams of Xanax a day. I know I've taken this much before, or more, probably 6 or 8 milligrams of Xanax in a day with diazepam and the rest of it. I was out of my head. You can't be on such high doses of benzos without going mad. You'll end up having fits, seizures and dying from them. I'm not joking, I've had 11 gram seizures from cold turkey and 30 milligrams of diazepam before. This is not a joke. I nearly died. They're saying, Ben, stay with us. Ben, stay with us. Stay with us, Ben. Don't leave us, Ben. You'll get better. You'll come around, Ben. Please stay with us, Ben. That's what the paramedics were shouting to me when I was in the back of an ambulance, unconscious, at 12 midnight, about a year and a half ago, when my friend Angela caught me behind the door in my bedroom, collapsed, weighing 9 stone 5. And I used to be 17 stone, so I managed to lose all that weight from doing crack and heroin, not eating for about 3 months properly. I just collapsed to the floor. My parents had given up all hope on me, so I wasn't seeing my parents very often. And then now they're speaking to me again. I'm selling plants for my mum at the moment, and she's made like £100 in a day. She's just waiting to deliver them at the moment. So I'm quite proud of myself for helping her out and getting off with cracking the heroin. But I don't need white and I don't need dark anymore. I wouldn't mind getting my diazepam up though, because that does help with my anxiety. I do apologise for that shouting in the background, it's very irritating. It's P, Mr. P. But he just talks to himself all day long, even all night long sometimes. It drives me around the twist. I'm trying to escape it by making these videos, but it's too loud, isn't it? He should shut the fuck up. Get all the member staff on the case, I think. I might tell them in a minute and get the staff up there to get him to shut up. He's even got a microphone in his bedroom and singing. He can't even sing. He's a racket. He's an idiot. He's not really an idiot, but he comes across as a bit of an idiot when he tries singing. It does my head in. There's no need to sing all day. Especially when he hasn't got a very good voice. He can't sing to save his life. Anyway, we'll end this video now. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe, rate, give me a thumbs up, comment below and answer all your questions ASAP. Bye all.